Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you to you guys who watching this video whenever it is. Today I will present my presentation for my final exams in this semester, and the presentation is about global warming and climate change. Before that, before we continue, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Andi Muhammad Fawwaz Ahnaf, and I'm from Ilmu Hubungan Internasional, Fakultas Ilmu Sosial dan Ilmu Politik, Universitas Azhar Indonesia. And the overview for this presentation is the first we get to know the definition, the causes, how to prevent it, and the conclusion. What's global warming? Since the Industrial Revolution, the global annual temperature has increased in total by a little more than 1 degree Celsius, or about 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Between 1880s, the year that accurate record keeping began, and 1980, it rose on average by 0.07 degrees Celsius. Every 10 years since 1981, however, the rate of increase has more than doubled. For the last 40 years, we've seen the global annual temperature rise by 0.18 degrees Celsius or 0.32 degrees Fahrenheit per decade. The result? A planet that has never been hotter. 9 of the 10 warmest years since 1880 have occurred since 2005, and the 5 warmest years on record have all occurred since 2015. Climate change deniers have argued that there has been a pause or a slowdown in rising global temperatures, but numerous studies, including a 2018 paper published in the journal Environmental Research Letters, has disproved this claim. The impacts of global warming are already harming people around the world. Now, climate scientists have concluded that we must limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius by 2040 if we are to avoid a future in which everyday life around the world is marked by its worst. Most devastating effects is the extreme droughts, wildfires, floods, tropical storms, and other disasters that we refer to collectively as climate change. What's climate change? Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. This shift may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle, but since the 18,000s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. What causes global warming? Global warming occurs when carbon dioxide and the other air pollutants collect in the atmosphere and absorb sunlight and solar radiation that have bounced off the Earth's surface. Normally, this radiation would escape into space, but these pollutants, which can last for years to centuries in the atmosphere, trap the heat and cause the planet to get hotter. These heat-trapping pollutants, specifically carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, water vapor, and synthetic fluoride gases, are known as greenhouse gas, and their impact is called the greenhouse effect. So, natural cycles and fluctuations have caused the Earth's climate to change several times over the last 800,000 years. Our current era of global warming is directly attributable to human activity, specifically to our burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, gasoline, and natural gas, which result in the greenhouse effect. In the United States, the largest source of greenhouse gases is transportation by 29%, followed closely by electricity production 28%, and industrial activity 22%. What causes climate change? Fossil fuels, coal, oil, and gas are by far the largest contributor to global climate change, accounting for over 75% of global greenhouse gas emissions and nearly 90% of all carbon dioxide emissions. As greenhouse gas emissions blanket the Earth, they trap the sun's heat. This leads to global warming and climate change. The world is now warming faster than at any point in recorded history. Warmer temperatures over time are changing weather patterns and disrupting the usual balance of nature. This poses many risks to human beings and all other forms of life on Earth. How to prevent it? The first one is reduce plastics, protect the oceans, protect forests like the Amazon, switch to sustainable transport, restore nature to absorb more carbon, keep fossil fuels in the ground, invest in renewable energy, switch to sustainable transport. The conclusion. Climate change poses a growing threat to sustainable development. The expected effects of climate change could seriously compromise the ability of the agriculture sectors to feed the world and severely undermine progress toward eradicating hunger, malnutrition, and poverty. Because of that, we need to take part and try to stop global warming and other effects on climate change. If the Earth's temperatures continue to rise in the future, living things on Earth will become extinct due to the highest temperatures. Thank you. Before I close my video, there will be some other video that I gather that related to what I present today. Before that, I would like to say thank you once again for watching this video, and I hope this video will be useful for all of you guys. So see ya.